As you may know, there is a new sure to watch my other ones. I made sure to be there at the start of the event, where I picked the Crimson Cats, because they were probably gonna win. And after exploring a little bit, I found the only up obby. I got my first silver. But wait, I should explain what that is. Every game in the event has 3 silvers and 5 shines that have to be collected to 100% the event. Each shine is worth 5 points, and each silver is 10 points. And there are 4,380 points in total, including quests in the lobby. And I just got my first 10 points. From doing that quest, I realized in order to do some of the quests, I would need to Again, not that difficult, but just extremely long for no reason. I also forgot to mention that silvers are usually quests you have to do, while shines are things you collect. With 2 silvers collected, the final one I had to get top 5 once. I found a server that was on hole 1, and I ended up placing 4th, so that was the first game done, is what I thought at the time. I completely forgot about the shines, but don't worry, I got back to them. At the end, the next game was Murderers vs Sheriffs. For the first silver, I had to win 2 rounds in a row, without any abilities. For some reason, I wasn't recording my audio, so here are some random sound effects. Anyways, that's the first silver. I then talked to Surfer Collie to get my next quest, which was to win a game without dying. With that out of the way, for the final quest I talked to Ollie, and I had to get 5 kills using only a knife in a single game. Within the first round I already got the kills, but I clutched up at the end. Now all I needed were the shines. The first 2 were in the lobby area, but the last 3 were on specific maps. Prototype. Two, 1. Kill 20 enemies in 1 run. 2. No buying upgrades until floor 2. 3. Complete all floors. I chose the cowboy ability first. It was going fine, until I made a stupid mistake, causing my death. When I spawned back in, I saw a shine, so I decided to get those first. I then chose the medic, and finished the 20 kills quest. To survive, and get the final silver. This was one of the only good games in the event, and I genuinely enjoyed playing. Unlike some games that make you play the game for a long time, the next game I did was Football Fusion 2. To get the 3 silvers, I had to 1. Get to tackles, 2. Finish a game, and 3. Gain 15 yards. The tasks didn't seem that hard. I was more worried about the shines, since they were luck-based, but after a bit of playing, I managed to finish all the quests. and the shines weren't actually a problem. And I also did another quest by taking a screenshot of the Crimson Cat leaders. And I also did the Pink Warrior quest. With all of those quests done, I had 440 points in total out of 4,380, which meant that I was 10% done with the event. The next game I played was Robeats. In order to get the silvers, I had to do specific items. Then I got into the next game, Hockey Legends. All I had to do was some quest from playing the game. After the first game, I decided to go to the park servers because that's where majority of the quests were. And after getting carried and playing against away from keyboard people, I got the last silver and got the shine straight after. Another game done, and I bought another item, and then I used it to do another quest. And since I don't want this video to be extremely repetitive, since every game was basically the same thing, I'm only going to be showing the important issue, but it was heavily reliant on RNG, because for one of the tasks, you had to win on a specific map, against a bunch of other players. After playing for an hour, and getting literally nowhere, I took a break to put on my new drip. And let's just say it didn't look the best. I eventually finished all the quests after another hour, which makes this game the worst one in the event in my opinion, but I did it anyways. Finishing the 12th game, I then beat 9 different games, before something interesting happened. The game I'm talking about is Pull a Sword, which probably isn't a surprise, since they did something similar in a previous event called The Hunt. If you actually played the game, but I got it done with the tutorial. The next game was Survive the Killer, which somehow took me 2 hours, because it was late and I was not locked in, and the first quest was really specific. I just wanted to put it in this game because of the sheer amount of time that it took, but but otherwise it was just like any other game. I then finished Bee Swarm Simulator, and also Tongue Battles, which I actually enjoyed, and might make another video on it later, now that I'm halfway done. And if you're still watching, make sure to subscribe and comment what game I should 100% as part of my series. Definitely wasn't as good as some of the other games, but it definitely exceeded my expectations. I also ended up beating to more games before playing Gym League. When I saw this, I was excited and thought that it would be something different, but it was just the normal game quest as any other game. But at least I ended up cooking some random guy that I think actually played this game. For the last shine, I had to unlock the next area, and after a little grinding, I was high enough of a level to do it and get the final shine. And that makes another game done. Then I decided to do another quest. Got them all. Now all I had to do were the quest in the lobby, but the last one unlocks tomorrow. So see you in a few seconds. So for this last badge, I have to complete a flight course, and that's pretty much it. That's the final badge. But wait, I'm still missing 30 points. How is that possible? I've literally done everything I can, right?